Hello, everybody. My name is Ching.
I'm Wan Yee.
My
I'm
name is
Nicole.
Jun.
I'm Nicole.
I'm
I'm eating.
Okay, today
So today
we're gonna present about chapter 10, and now we we got contents 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and 0.6, and 0.7. Gonna talk about the content, okay? Chapter 10.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna now chapter 10 to 1 and 10.2 is presented by Wan Yee. Wan Yee?
你在 slide 着，就这样那个。
Tell me when to go next. This
OK，快点 slide 啦。So points are like tiny dots in the space. So they are like very useful for the geometry, and the points will help us to describe the specific location. So example, skip 掉这个我 presentation 会讲啊。
现在你就是在 presentation，你要讲什么就快点讲。
So what's the difference between line segment and line? So like line segment is like the big is like it's not endless, but line is like endless. So like it's yeah. Oh, next slide. So today like we are going to learn about ray. So ray is a part of a line that has the mix of the line segment and line. So we can see here like it's the mix. Okay, fine. 另外一个 slide. So we are going to learn about the shortening for the lines. So like in the geometry, each of the three lines has a shorthand way of writing. So example, line segment AB will write as like that's like the line up the AB. Line CD is and line CD is like the two arrow thing like up the CD, and then the ray EF is the mix of the CD and the line segment and line shortcut name. Next slide. So we previously learned about a lot about angles. We're going to like review it again. So acute angle is like lesser than 90 degree. Right angle is exact 90 degree and angle is more than 90 degree. Next slide. Next slide. Straight angle is like exact of 180. Revolution angle is 360. And reflex angle is more than 180 degree. Next slide. So the properties of angles have many. So the angles on point is like example A plus B plus C plus D will get like need to get like 360 degree. Vertically opposite is like A and B will be like equals to like the same lah. And corresponding angles is like a form when a transversal intersects two parallel lines. So like it was identified by the letter of F. Next slide. alternate angle. Alternate angle is a pair of the angles formed when a transversal line interacts two parallel lines. So like if you to know that it's alternate angle, it's like identify it by the letter of that. Angle sum of quadrilateral. So quadrilateral is like four sides, so it will be will always equal to 360. So like a plus b plus c plus d will always get like 360. Next slide. Interior angle. Interior angle is on the same side of a transversal, and like example A and C plus together must be 180 degree. Congruent. Two figures are congruent if they have the same corresponding angles and lengths. So example, B equals to E, A equals to D, C equals to F, AB equals to ED, AC equals to D, and F, and BC equals to EF. So on conclusion, like if they have the same corresponding angles, they are congruent. Okay, next slide. Co-interior angle is like between two lines and they have the same side of the transversal, and they are supplementary. So like A plus B will always equal to 180. So they will identify it by the letter of Z. Next, C. Next slide. Parallel lines. So like parallel lines are straight lines with the constant distance between them. So the symbol of the parallel line is like a two line, yeah. Perpendicular lines. So perpendicular lines are insects one another at 90 right 90 degree. Next slide. Related angle. Related angle is the acute angle formed between the terminal side of an angle in standard position. So it will end up neither on the first, second, third, or fourth quadrant. So there will always like between 0 to 90 degree or 0 to, and we call this 0 pi over 2. Okay, I'm done. Next slide.
So 10.3 is congruent figure. Next slide.
介绍一下自
Next slide.
己。
Next slide. Next slide. Congruent figure is two figures can be placed easily over each other, just like opposite position. Next slide. So the difference between similar and congruent is similar is corresponding angles are equal. So however, the length of the corresponding side are not equal to each other. Then congruent is in two congruent figures, both the corresponding angle and the length of the corresponding side are equal to each other. Next slide. So the congruent angle. Two angles are congruent if the measure of the both the angles are equal to each other. Congruent implies equal shape and sign. The line segment will be congruent if the shape and sign is the same. The congruent figure, its symbol is have a equal down and I don't know what they call it out lah. Next slide. So the congruent circle, as per the condition of congruency, if the radius of two circles are equal in length, the both of the circles are congruent to each other. It also means the both the circles can be easily placed over each other. Another is congruent triangles. Whenever two or more triangles are congruent, their corresponding side and angle are also congruent by the rule of corresponding part of congruent angle. Next slide.
Hi guys, my name is Lam Yee Teng and I'm going to talking about the line of symmetry, and my name is Lam Yee Teng and today we are going to talking about 10.4. Next slide. Okay, what is line of symmetry? An imaginary line that divides a shape into two identical halves. So basically it's like one shape that you need to divide it half and it needs to be equal. Shapes can be one or more lines of symmetry. If I translate the English words into Chinese. If anyone doesn't know, then you can check it out. Next slide. And there are types of line of symmetry. I just put 3 examples of line of symmetry because there are more shapes. So I just put a little bit only. And they are horizontal. And the first one, they are horizontal line of symmetry, and the second one, they are like a vertical line of symmetry, and the third one got diagonal line of symmetry. And types of line of symmetry: horizontal line of symmetry. A horizontal line of symmetry divides an object into two identical halves horizontally from left to right or vice versa. Vertical line of symmetry. A vertical line of symmetry divides an object into two identical mirror halves vertically. Diagonal of symmetry. A diagonal line of symmetry divides an object into identical mirror image of halves diagonally. And basically the lines of symmetry, just like you got a shape and then you need to be cutting it half, but it needs to 100% accurately equal. Yeah, so like you at the bottom there are three ways of the line of symmetry. The vertical line of symmetry, when you like cross the vertical line of symmetry half, then it needs from the middle, when you cut it half, then it needs to be like it will be not equally. And diagonal line of symmetry, when you cut it half, then when you cut it both half, then it's not equally also, because the shapes are not equally. So when you cut then it will be the same. For any parallelogram, it is possible to construct a line that passes through the center of the figure and cuts the image in half, where each slide is a mirror image of the other. So that's all. It's very easy, right? Okay, next slide.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicole. Today I'm going to talk about chapter 10.5, Rotational Symmetry. Next, thank you. What is rotational? Rotational symmetry is as known as radial symmetry in geometry. Yeah, it is the property of shapes was when it looks the same after some rotation by a perpendicular turn. Yeah. Actually, is like actually this word is same as just now. And how to do the rotationally, right? Is like this one. This is like a square. And then when it turns, the shape is still same lah. So if you want to know that is it rotational, and then the kites, right? It just it cannot turn because of if it turns, the shape will be different. And the rhombus, which just can turn 2 times because of if it's turned a wrong way and the shapes will be not same. Next. What is the formula of the rotational symmetry? Actually, you just need to read the purple word can liao. 120 order to is number 3. That means you must turn 3 times equal to 120, and then the order number 4 is 90 lah. Yeah, and then the produce of the angles and the orders will be equal to 360. The rules is very easy. When an object is rotated on its own x, the shapes of an object is look the same. That means if it's not look the same, it was wrong. And then they can turn it with some angles, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Next. Next. Here got some like example. So you guys can see the triangle lah. You see the triangle is like this one lah. So when you turn it, the triangle, it will be still the same lah. So that means it won't like change like another shapes. And then next one, the square is also the same. When it turns, the shape is still same. And then the regular pentagon is also the same because of their the angles, I think. Okay, next one. And the next one. This one is also like this. So this one will show you like how do they turn. So the first position is like you can see the E here. And then when this one is the first one, and then when it turns, it will become here. So this one is the clockwise turn. Yeah. And then turn. And then the second turn is 90. Then actually this one is like this. Yeah, go next one. This one is a 9 times table of the 9 one, like 199 or 29 18. So 18 0. And then next one is 270, and then the last one is 360. Yeah, next one. And next one. Actually, this one is also the same one but I just like write it out. And then you see the things that I want to show you guys is here. They cut it like not very same at here, the here triangle here. So if the cut not same, that means it's also counted as wrong. Okay, yeah, next. That's all for now. Bye.
I'm Ganyan Ching from Nursing Radio, and I today gonna present about chapter 10.6 Polygons and Circles. A polygon is a shape that's planes shaped with 3 or more straight lines. Example like this have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this have 4 like a square and a triangle. Triangle are polygons with 3 sides, and quadrilateral are polygons with 4 sides. Other polygons be named by according the number of the side they have. Example, pentagon. 5 side got 5 side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This hexagon got 6 side. Like just now we saw and this is heptagon have 7 sides. And this is octagon have 8 sides, nonagon 9 sides, and decagon 10 sides. A polygon with a side and all its angle equal to a regular polygon. And then this is the sum integral of angles. Like anything n minus 2 and then times 180, that can found the answer of the thing, like the sum of triangle of the integral. Example n minus 2 times 180, like 4. Got 4 sides, like the square got 4 sides. 4. No. Sorry. This side is the 6 side. 6 side. So here, being the hexagon, here 6 minus 2 times 180. That means 4 times 180. So equals to 720. Because got 6 sides, so 6 minus 2. And this is the part of the circles. This is the circumference of circle. Got radius. This the dot is the middle, the center of the circle. And this the diameter. Have 2 lines. Circumference of circles, it means that inside and the radius counts the circles, the how big it is. And this is the major R and mirror R. So the purple color is the major R, the red color is the mirror R. And in mathematics, circles is defined as a set of points which are all the same distance from given fixed point. And this is major segment mirror sector. So you see the up of the line is major sector and the down is mirror sector. And this is the semicircle, like the half of the circle, half circle. It called semicircle. Okay, that's all from me. Now it's Lam Yee Teng.
Hello everyone, my name is Lam Yee Teng, and I'm going to present 10.7 3D shapes and plans and elevations. Next. Okay, so what is plans and elevation? Okay, so plans and elevations are 2D drawing of a 3D shape. The rest 废话了. Next.
废话了。我
不用管了。
没有关麦。
Where are plans and elevation used? Okay, so plans and elevations are used in industries such as product designs and architecture. Next. Okay, there are 4 types of elevation. The 4 types are front elevation, side elevation, rear elevation, and split elevation. Like a house, like, yeah, just front, back, left, and right. Next. Okay, there are another 6 types of construction drawings. There are plans, interior and exterior elevations, building and wall sections, interior and exterior details, schedules and room finishes, and the last is framing and utilities plan. Okay, so that's all from me. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you. This is all for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.
Bye-bye.
Jangan stop ah.
Bye.
Is it?
You just
recording.
just click
Hi
stop
guys.
recording.
等一下，
等一下，等一下。到我的那